And he had the feds and the government, and they tapped my phone.
What is your worst experience in the music industry ever?
I don't I don't know if I have a worst. There's a guy, I'm not saying names at all, but there's a guy that was a complete scammer, and has been trying to blackmail me out of money for years. That wasn't fun. Um, but he's gone now, so I don't have to deal with him anymore. Luckily, he doesn't bother me anymore. But yeah, that sucked. I don't know, dude. I had before I was at BeatStars and I was doing my individual thing with all my different clients. I also had like artists and like indie artist people who had like lesser budgets and shit like that. And I had a guy who was pretty dope actually, and he just needed help with marketing, social media, advertising, things like that. Getting his music in front of the right people, right? Target audiences. That's what we called it. And he was paying me it's like $2,000 a month, 1,500 a month, out, depending on what the money was. Some of the money would just go to me, and then some of that money was budget for ads. So you send me $2,000, I'll spend 1,500 on ads. I'll pocket 500. I don't know. I'm guessing now. But one day I get a knock on my door. The guy in a suit. The fuck is this? Hello, it's Michael Trampe. I'm like, yeah, this is him. We have a certified letter from you. I'm like, okay. Sign. Open it. It says Department of Justice on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Open the letter. Dear Michael Trampe, we are letting you know that your electronic communications during the dates of this date to this date were used. Come to find out, dude, the dude was like a huge cocaine transporter, and he had the feds and the government, and they tapped my phone. So
Holy shit!
they're hearing me talk to this guy about money and ads and shit, and they're probably like, "Yo," so they're like, "You could be called to court." I never heard anything ever again, bro. Nothing. I think that guy ended up getting like 25 years or some crazy shit. Like, yeah, like hella drugs. And he wasn't
Oh
even,
my
and the crazy thing
god.
is, as a rapper, he wasn't even like that type of rapper, bro. That was the crazy part about it. He wasn't like he was talking about
Wow.
trapping and selling drugs. He was just on some hip hop shit.
That's
Very, very,
crazy, man.
very, yeah. So I don't even say that it's like the worst. It was a very interesting one. I saw the letter too. It's just
Uh-huh.
like, I was like, oh, shit. So I'm pretty sure my shit's still tapped to this day because I've had the same number for like 16 years. And whenever I take calls, it's always doing some weird shit. So I'm like, I think once they tap you, bro, they just never untap you. They probably just are listening in.
Wow.
Who knows?
Do you think that it's possible, or I think it's possible, but it's a
Hmm?
lot more difficult, right? To be a good person, treat people fairly in this business.
For me, no. It's actually one of the easiest things. And I've made some posts in the past too that I'm kind of, I don't know, a certain way on social media with some of my posts, but I'll say some shit like, thank you to all the scumbags in the music industry for making my life easier or making my job easier, something like that. Because it's true, dude. Because literally, if you are a good person with ethics and treat people fairly, but also know how to protect yourself from not becoming a victim, and that's, you understand how the business works, you're smarter
Maybe
than more
that's the
people.
part, the second part right there, being
That's the
able to
part.
protect yourself.
Yes, bro, because you can be great to other people, but what is stopping someone else from taking advantage of you? So, as I told you, my parents raised me pretty strict. My dad was extremely hard and very, he toughened me, and then growing up in Philly, in the Philly area, it toughened me more. And then in the music industry, toughened me more to the point where it became like, yo, all I got to do is be nicer to people and treat them fairly and put money in their pockets. But if I could become smarter than the majority of people, I automatically will, I don't know what the terminology would be like, not outrank them, but basically I don't have to worry about that because I can see a scam coming or some bullshit coming from a mile away. And that's what I did.
Mm.
So yes, I think that is the biggest part, man, is you can do it. And it actually is a leverage point if you can do it and protect yourself. Because unfortunately, yes, there are so many people out here doing bad business that it's made people believe everyone is bad. So when they finally find someone who's doing good business, doesn't rip anybody off, helps have a 20-year resume with, in my opinion, no flaws in it, nothing crazy. I've never taken advantage of anybody. They will tell their friends, bro. So most of my business running a publishing company now, my day-to-day is crazy because there's syncs and clearances and overclaims, and I don't do as much selling. I have a whole sales team underneath me I work with, and they're amazing. But dude, I still sign 20, 30, 40 people a month because they're all coming in from referrals, or I saw your content. I feel like I know you already. And then I'll talk to everybody. I have conversations, maybe not this long, 2 hours, but I have conversations with, I don't care. You got a big song, little song, don't give a fuck to me. You're trying to learn and you're asking me, is this right? Is this wrong? I'm going to tell you what is right and what is wrong. So after time, you build that up, and I don't want to say it's like nonstop all the time. There's still effort you have to put in, but it becomes easier because the biggest thing is building trust with people. Once you build trust with people and your resume speaks for itself, their guard goes down. Now you can get the business. That's it. But it's actually a benefit and a leverage point to be a nice person and treat people and pay people. I might not become a multimillionaire and live in the lavish life, but bro, that is not me. If you actually get to know me, and you probably have through this 2.5 hours, 2.25, but the people who know me, bro, I am not, you don't see me at the Grammys, none of that shit, bro. I'm not interested in any of that. Don't like that lifestyle. I'm a very basic person. Like, I like sports, I like food, I like my family, I like my friends. I think music industry is very interesting, but I'm not into all that other shit, man. I'm not, it's just not who I am. So it makes it much easier for me because I could be against things that someone else might be against, that could actually hinder their career. With me, it don't matter, dude. It's not relevant in my world. That's the beautiful thing about BeatStars, bro. It's not a lot of that other bullshit that people have to abide by. I don't give a fuck.
That's the vibe that I get though. You know, it's like that you
Don't
guys
don't
don't
care.
have to play all the politics and all the
No, that's why
bullshit.
people don't like us, bro. That's why I'm not saying everyone. Obviously, we have so many people that love us and so many other companies and things out there in media that love us too. But dude, there is definitely some underlying shit where people, they might say oh yeah, we like them, but they're about fuck those guys because it's like, dude, we just signed the 3 producers they were trying to sign and put in, production deals where they're taking half their shit, and we just put them in a 1-year admin deal, and we're taking a 20% fee, and they own their whole catalog, and they're caking, and they're on a bunch of other shit making money, and now these people aren't making that money. That's why, bro. It all comes down to monies, man. It's just, if the business has been going a certain way, and it's like every day you come in as whatever, a lawyer or an exec, an A&R or whatever, and you're doing all these things, and then one day, like, someone else gets into space and people stop listening to what you're saying and stop doing the deals you want them to do, and they're getting more educated. That's powerful shit, bro. People do not want that to happen because it takes revenue and things away from what they're doing. So,
Wow, man.
yeah, bro.